Who the hell is that? No, that cannot be Sotton Piper. I haven't seen him for ages. Blimey. It is. Good evening. Sotton Piper here. How y'all doing? It's been a while. I am still here. I am still in existence. Had a few changes. I think I've made a video for like a year. I had a note from Duncan of the Fuller, Duncan Pandy Boy Fuller, suggesting that he's had some people on the pipe forums had contacted him wondering if I died in some sort of weird sexual accident or something. But no, 'tis I. I apologise for the oh, somebody trying to get in and out the door. No, I apologise for the length of time. It was my last video. Things, you know, you get caught up in things, don't you? Such of life and various other things. So what have we got today? We got a falcon. Got me a falcon, which I think is about the second time I smoked it. I only got it a little while ago. I like it. I think it's quite nice. And to be honest, it shows you how little I actually do smoke. I am still, I think this is Villiger cocktail hour or something, but I've actually still got quite a bit left of the Christmas package that Flanker Tanker sent me probably about 2 years ago. I've still got a fair bit of that left. I just don't really smoke an awful lot. Yeah, I probably only have, I don't know, 2 or 3 bowls a week or something, if that. Plus I've got into a few more cigars recently, and probably in the last year I've probably had more cigars than I have pipes. I've noticed as well, actually, just loading up the pipe then, that a lot of my pipe tobacco, because I don't store it particularly well, it's just sort of in a jar on the shelf, and some of it is really dry. I mean, it's like proper dry. I've just put a little bit in my cigar humidor just gonna try it and see what happens, really. So I'm gonna have to rehydrate some. But anyway, so how has everybody been? Good. Yeah, things go on, really. I'm trying to think since the last spoke to you. I think it was Mrs. Sotton Piper due an operation, I think, last time. Was she? I can't even remember. But anyway, you may recall going back in the past, a couple of years ago, she had an accident at work, broke her shoulder. Anyway, blah blah blah. Her employer were terrible. They literally didn't help her one iota, and just literally the moment that they possibly could, they just laid her off, which is nice of them. Got another job, but then she needed an operation on her shoulder, and she was going to be off work for 3 months recovering from that. And but her employer at that point, as a different employer, wouldn't give her the time off, so she lost that job because she needed 3 months off to have an operation. But anyway, she had the operation, which has been a success. She's still got a bit of pain and that, but it's much better than it was, and she's now working full time again, which is good. What else? Last time I made a video, I think I was still working on the old army base, but that's now changed. I left there almost a year ago, actually. I left there a year ago in May. I'm now working for a wildlife charity, still in the same role in project management, but I'm now head of project management for a wildlife charity. I'm not really supposed to tell you which one, but to be honest, if you googled wildlife charities near Winchester that begin with M and end in Arwell, then you're not going to go too far wrong. So anyway, yeah, so working at Marwell. Oh, damn it, I've done it now. And it's been brilliant. I mean, it's such a nice working environment, and everybody gets on, and it's really interesting as well. We're building a lot of new sort of animal exhibits, and it's really interesting. I enjoy it. Really enjoyed it so far. Like I said, I've been there nearly a year. It's crazy how time goes, really. Where else? Number one, son still big into his rugby. He's left school now. He's doing sports studies at college, and I think still wants to be a PE teacher. Basically, he got invited again this year to trials for Hampshire rugby team, but he didn't get in. But he did well. He's done all right. The eldest daughter's looking for a job, and the youngest has got into playing drums, which I've actually quite got into myself. Actually, I bought her a little electronic drum kit for her birthday, and to be honest, I actually enjoy. I think I wanted it more than she did. Oh, it's been good fun. There we go. What else? Got a new motorbike last year. Oh yeah, proper big boy bike this time. Suzuki V-Strom, one of those sort of big adventure bikes, 1000cc. Oh, absolutely lovely, love it. I'm riding that quite a lot. Rode it today. That's about it, really. Life goes on. Wasn't the easiest time at the end of last year. A friend died, and then literally the following day, my wife's nan died as well, which wasn't the easiest. Not more, well, A, the fact that she died, and B, because of some wanker fucking doctor. When the wife's nan died, I mean, she knew she was going. She had a brain tumour, and she knew she was going. And one of her last wishes was, a couple of them. One was she wanted to die at home, and two, she wanted her own GP to certify her death, because she knew him for years. When Emma's granddad was alive, they used to play bowls together, and this and the other. He's a proper sort of village doctor, and that was one of her last wishes. She wanted her doctor to certify her death. So anyway, she died at home, which is what she wanted, one night, and she died when one of the nurses was there, actually. And anyway, the nurse has to report the death, so she phoned through the out of hours thing, or whatever it is, and said specifically that it was all agreed, and that the nan would just lay there until the morning, and then her doctor would come and certify the death. And then, like an hour later, this flipping doctor, Indian or whatever it was, doctor turned up, demanding that he saw the body. And my wife and her uncle and that were there, and they just said no, you're not seeing her. It's been agreed she's going to be certified by her doctor. And then the jumped up little twat then just went and phoned the police, and basically told the police that there was foul play. So then, literally, like 20 minutes later, the old Bill turned up. And this is like 4 o'clock in the morning. The old Bill turned up, basically threatening to, wanting to see the body. Why wouldn't they let the doctor in? Literally threatening to arrest them for suspected blooming murder or foul play or whatever it is, if they didn't let her see it. So they had no choice. They had to let this stupid little jumped up shit of a doctor go and see the body, which is not what was agreed and is not what she wanted. So that really didn't help things, but still, But anyway, that's all done and dusted. There we go. What else? Seen Tim of the Lancaster and Duncan of the Fuller a few times. We must try and sort out a little pipe meeting, actually, because we seem to have a little group now. There's probably 5 or 6 of us now that around the sort of this area that seem to be wanting to meet up and all that. And we just sort of like I said, things get in the way, and you forget and get busy and what have you. And we must we must arrange a meet-up at some point. there we go. So yeah, so I say I am still around. I'd like to try and make a few more videos, but then I said that last time, and that was a year ago, so I do apologise profusely. I will try. I'll try. Well, I'm not making any promises, but for anybody that did ask after me and how I was doing, thank you very much for your concern. Everything is hunky-dory. And the cocktail hour is very nice. So there we go. Anyway, I hope everybody is good, and I will see you again at some point. Probably another year, I expect, but I'll try not to. Cotton Piper, signing out.